Hello everyone, in today's new video, we are going to talk about Angela Orosco's biography. To understand the biography of Angela Orosco, we should know her family tree, so let's take a look of what it consists of. Thomas and Mrs. Orosco are both her parents. Also, in the family tree, we can see that Angela Orosco has a brother. In the mirror room, we can find this picture that she tore up, which really emphasizes her hatred to her father and brother and worry for her mother because she is close to her in the picture. Now let's talk about her biography. Angela was born and grew up in a poor and toxic family. Because of her violent, abusive, and traumatic childhood, Angela was convinced that she would never truly find happiness in her life after being forced to lose her innocence as a child and grow up too fast. Her father, Thomas Orosco, an aggressive alcoholic, lumberjack, sexually and physically abused her while inhabited throughout her life. This caused her to harbor much contempt towards men. In addition, Angela's brother would also abuse her, only adding to her trauma. Meanwhile, Angela's mother frequently reminded her that she deserved her abuse, and as a result, Angela endured it. And although Angela's mother knew what was happening, she never intervened. It seemed that Angela never told anyone outside her family about her sexual and physical abuse, possibly out of fear that her father will retaliate against her. At an unknown point in time, Angela's mother eventually left her family, leaving Angela alone with her father and brother. It is also unknown if Angela's mother is even alive during Silent Hill 2, but it is possible that she left her family to go kill herself and hid her suicide from Angela and her brother to ease the burden. Later, according to the novelization, Angela found a job as a waitress at a restaurant, a tiresome and boring job she absolutely despised due to the pathetically low minimum wage income, which made her hate the smell of cooking meat and the perverted male customers that always would try to touch her body repeatedly, triggering her events from previous abuse. Eventually, through a massive combination of traumatic experience, mental health issues, as well as her failure to achieve any form of release from her torment, Angela became suicidal as it was too much for her to bear. According to the novelization, Angela visited a doctor at the hospital and all he did was prescribe drugs, but they did not work, and the side effects of which were torturous on her made her feel that this doctor did not understand her. After Angela graduated high school, she ran away from home but was found and dragged back by her father. It is unknown how old Angela was when she tried to leave home. It is unknown if Thomas or Angela's brothers continued raping Angela after taking her back. Regardless, at the Orosco's residence around midnight, Angela was enraged at him and took a kitchen knife, stabbing her father in the neck out of anger, slitting his throat and in the torso multiple times. There is evidence of a struggle in the room, implying that Thomas fought for his life but was overwhelmed by Angela. She did not bother to take her family's cash or hide her father's corpse and fled the house. According to the novelization, Angela also took care of her brother, but it does not go into detail. Being in a state of emotional turmoil afterwards, due to being the target of a murder investigation with no one to turn to and nowhere else to go, Angela was called to Silent Hill in order to try to find her missing mother, her final hope. It is never known if Angela's mother may lived or died in Silent Hill or even visited the town. And at last, let's talk a bit about her appearance. Angela is a teenager whose surname may suggest being of a Spanish Basque heritage. Her hair is a very dark brown and shoulder length, and she has brown eyes, often described to be baggy and making her look exhausted. She also wears a hairpin with a red jewel over her right ear. Angela wears a white sweater with a loose turtleneck which reaches her waist. She has reddish-brown jeans. The shoes that she wears are casual and dark blue. Her introverted nature and the covering of her entire body may result from her past sexual abuse and the uncomfortable feeling of being exposed. It may also cover up bruises from her physical abuse or evidence of self-harm, given her suicidal ideation. Also, the game's website described Angela as shy to strangers, quiet and somber. It mentions that while While she appears to be a regular teenage young woman, she is clearly different from others in how she deals and relates to death and sexuality. Her sense of values is eccentric, and she has a scent of danger. Despite being in her late teens, Angela displays a childish lack of maturity, contrasting with her more adulterated age, such as referring to her parents as mama and daddy to other people. This was the video for today. I hope you like it. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so whenever I upload a new video, it will come directly to you. And see you on the next one.